Hello, everyone. Let me see. How do I look at chat? Maybe it'll just pop up. I forget how all this works. There might be updates too. Yay, we're live. Hello. I have to stand all the way back here. I hope you guys can hear me. Today we are making pot pie, chicken pot pie. I don't know where the camera, there it is. We can make direct eye contact. Hello. Hey, what's up, Master Zombie Killer? How's your 4th? Did you see any fireworks? Just getting all the ingredients out that we need. I have most of them out, but let's see. And then okay, I think that's it. I think this is all I need. What's up, Bingley? Yes, this is my kitchen. It's small, and I have to go like this. But that's okay. And soon you're not going to be able to see my face at all once I get chopping. But I need to see what I need to preheat the oven to. Tell me. 450. God damn, no way. That's 450 seems crazy. I'm gonna try to make this from memory. They've updated this streaming from my phone. It's kind of annoying. Watching The Big Bang Theory and thought of you in the first episode was that food kitchen one with Elon. Yeah. It's been a while since I've watched all of those. Yeah, now I'm on a Little House on the Prairie kick, but for a while I was watching Big Bang Theory. I need to remember to look at you guys. Jeez. I need to put like a little thing. What's up, Puzzled One? What's up, Tyvin? Yes, look at our pie crust. They're frozen right now, but they'll be thawed by the time we get stuff going. Let me know how audio is. I know sometimes I murder your guys' ears, and I don't want to do that today, but maybe because of the fireworks, you'll be fine. Alright, first, we are going to cook this chicken. We need butter, of course. Greetings from the UK. Nice. So you didn't have fireworks today, huh? Yeah, everyone's just getting done with that. Oh, there was this new firework that I had never seen before, and it looked like, I want to say a swarm of locusts or something, and it went off, and then it would start sparkling, and it would sparkle over here, and then it would move over here, and then come back over, and I was like, that is amazing. Love that. Not a big day for us? That's okay. What's up, Slayer? Alright, I'm going to tilt you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. Someday we'll have a better kitchen for this, that's for sure. Love the dress. Thank you. Should we do a free fit check? I've had this dress for a long time. I got it from Forever 21. Audio's perfect? Good, good. So yes, here it is. We'll go way back. We'll give a spin. And this is a weird thing that I'm going to show you. Notice right here, I had to put a bobby pin here and like pin it to my bra because it was just, yeah. I would have gotten banned from Twitch, let me just say that. So. Paper towels. I'm going to dry off the chicken. I am going to put some... I just did the dishes. Cherry pie. Ooh, I don't, you know, I'd rather have strawberry rhubarb. Look at Ollie. Is that Ollie? There he is. And then we have Thomas up on top of the fridge. What's up, Hagrid? Pecan pie is the best. I agree. 100%. Okay. I'm going to do the chicken first, and then I'm going to take it out, and we're going to put it in the KitchenAid. The fridge gargoyle, yes. That's where he screams at me for food. If I don't feed him up there, then Oliver steals it, so. I was talking, and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, once the chicken's done cooking, I'm going to put it in my KitchenAid, and I'm going to grind it up. And by grind it up, I mean pull it, I guess. Pulled chicken? It's like pulled pork? You making spicy pot pie? No. I do use cayenne pepper, though, instead of regular pepper. Some people think that that is spicy. But honestly, I think they're just being little bitches. Now here's the issue. Whenever I make pot pie, you know, like anyways. Whenever I make pot pie, I make way too much filling. Last time, me and Ollie were on the floor just eating pot pie filling out of this with a spoon. It was great. But I love these little tenderloins because they cook so fast. Yeah, I hope I don't miss any of your chats. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I can put them all up. Hell yeah, there we go. Now, if only I could get rid of this, like, activity feed thing. Whatever. Because it's cutting off your guys' messages, but anywho. And cayenne has spice. Well, I hate black pepper. I don't like black pepper at all. So, that's what I use instead, and yeah, you definitely need to use less. The only thing about these little chicken tenders, look at this. They have this. That's like literally a bone. So you have to cut it off, and it's kind of annoying, but it's worth it for the lower cooking time. Alright, I guess I'm going to do this whole thing. I wasn't going to, but there aren't many left. I'm wondering, I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I will this time. Trying to freeze the filling, and then I'll have, you know, the filling already done for another pot pie, so maybe. How does one resist the urge to text an ex? Love yourself? Have self-respect? Yeah. I don't know, though. I haven't dated in years, so I don't know if I'm the one to ask. Video call them instead. I only cook breasts. I like experimenting with them more, so the increased cooking time helps with that. Well, these are breasts, too. They're just cut smaller. They're X for a reason. Yes. True, Hawkeye, true. I thought that was Little Brain. That's literally what Little Brain would say. Alright, let's dry these off. Drink the chicken juice for extra protein. Truck stop? I don't want salmonella. I'm good. The hospitals are full. The hospitals are full in America. Everyone's got diarrhea. I do not want to add to it. Alright. Where the heck are my scissors? I've been single for 2 years today. Absolutely built different. you got broken up with on America's birthday or whatever. Independence Day? Is that what this is? What's the history? I can't believe there's a bone in this. I don't think I've ever seen that, but we'll get rid of that. That's gross. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Ollie's chilling. Yeah, he's waiting for me to drop something. He's like, please. Yep, it's that tendon that goes all the way down. Yuck. Gross. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say gross. The chicken can't control how it's formed. And you know what? I need to get some left-handed scissors, tell you what. I left. This is my personal freedom day. That's beautiful, Slayer. That's beautiful. What a manly way to paint my nails? What are you talking about? 911 on standby in case of an accidental laceration. Hey, I am an incredible cook, okay? No accidents over here. However, one time, I had a litter of kittens, and my sister turned on the deep fat fryer, and she like walked away from it. One of the kittens jumped into the deep fat fryer and jumped back out. She was fine, which is crazy because it was a hot deep fat fryer, but holy cow. I'll never forget that. I think her fur protected her. Like, she didn't even have burns. She didn't have to go to the doctor or anything. We just had to wash the grease off of her. There we go. There's one more in here. Perfect. I'll get rid of that. Ew. I'm more scared of her low ceiling fan. It is pretty low, I think. Hold on, I'm 5'1". Let's do a comparison. Where is the ceiling fan? Oh, it's all the way back there. I have another one above me, too. Hold on. Hold on. I can't even touch it. You're 5'1", yeah, right? Okay, let's turn this on. And get our seasonings. Bring Pharrell if she... Usually I put gloves on, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Oliver ate a package of expired chicken the other day. He didn't die. He's alright. What's up, little brain? Okay, so what I do first is the seasoning that is the strongest, which is the cayenne. And, you know, I always rant about this stupid, thick, ugh. Anyways. That was way too much. Hold on. It's fine. It's all gonna get mixed together anyhow. And yeah, and I don't season this too much because we're gonna season the whole thing anyways. We'll do taste tests once we get the roux going. Do any of you know what a roux is? You're about to find out. Oh, what's up, Dommy? You thought it was peanut butter? Oh my gosh. No, no peanut butter this time. I do put peanut butter in my chili. This was garlic powder, by the way. And then we got the onion powder. You need more cayenne? Nah, nah. It is the perfect amount of cayenne. And we can always add more later anyways. And then we need some salt. Is that the gravy that goes in the pot pie? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A roux, though. A roux is used to make soups and things like that. It thickens it up. You take, well, you're gonna see. You'll see. I've become a master at sprinkling with this without doing too much. Everyone sees me do this and they're like, oh my god, there's so much salt. It's like, no, I'm just sprinkling it. Sorry you're not skilled. Okay. These are ready. Cooking pot pie at 10:30 is crazy. Yeah. My roommate threw my whole schedule off, okay? But that's alright. So I'm eating dinner now. And that's why I'm not doing Resident Evil, because I'm starving. How are your fireworks? They were great. Worst part of the pot pie is the crust. I would agree with you. However, I stuff the pot pie. What's up, Zach? Cherry coated? Yes. Okay, I did not space these out. Hold on. Good enough. Are you boiling the chicken? No, it's pan-fried chicken. Biggle Brain streams a cook of cheese pickle sandwich. Ooh, we'll have to mark that. We'll have to put that on the calendar. Okay. While that cooks, we're gonna get on to cutting. That's a pot, not a pan. That's what everything is gonna go into, the roux. We're gonna pull the chicken after that. I know what I'm doing, alright? Don't start arguing with me. Keep from oil popping, there's that, but so much is going to go into that pot that, yeah, it needs to be a big thing. It's almost like making a soup, in a sense. But then you put the soup in the crust. I'll argue if I wanna. We'll see about that. Pot fried, sure, we'll call it pot fried. And I should do the carrots first. Yeah. Okay, so we have some carrots here. They've been in my fridge for millennia. And they're still good, and that's what's beautiful about carrots. We also have to peel them. Yes, exactly, little brain. Chicken pot pie. Well, look at them. I guess that's because they're old. Look, he's all hairy. How many carrots? I'm going to try 3, I think, and see. God damn. That's a big one. No, Oliver ate the old chicken. This chicken's not old. I need chat blown up on the wall. What's up, Sunless? What am I making for dessert? Nothing. Harry, where? Oh my god. You'd bite the carrot and spit it in the pot to save time? This isn't your pot pie, sorry. I'm not doing that. You see how fast I am? Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo. I gave you a follow, you said Resident Evil. Thank you, Hawkeye. I cannot hear the follows and such. It's crazy that your first stream is a cooking stream. I don't do these very often. The only thing about this is sometimes the carrot slips out of my hand and flies into the trash can, and then it just feels wrong to use it, you know? What's up, Tiff? Do you live with anyone? You cook some fairly sizable meals, so I was just wondering. Yes, I live with my roommate, but a lot of the times I am just cooking for myself. I got a roommate. And Ollie and Thomas. But yeah, my roommate works a lot, so sometimes I'll cook a big meal and then sometimes it goes to waste and it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Growing up, when I learned how to cook, I was cooking for 5 people. So moving to just me is crazy. You use it anyway because 5-second rule? I don't know. I think I have probably done that, especially with potatoes. Okay, those are peeled. Now for the terrible part. My girlfriend could cook, me not so much. It's worth learning, I would say. You should get a fridge to her. It's not that great right now. I'm getting groceries tomorrow morning. She's kind of empty. Gosh, I hate cutting carrots. Let me know if this cutting's too loud. I'll try to be quiet. Oh shit, I gotta check on the chicken too. Hold up. Flip, you bastard. Stovetop stuffing as the crust? No, we are using Pillsbury, the Doughboy. No 3-finger rule? There's no rules in here. Would you recommend... What? Would you do a recommended recipe? I'm trying. You can put it together. I'm cooking this from memory. And you can also add mushrooms to this. Mushrooms are fantastic in this. But my roommate doesn't like mushrooms, so no mushrooms. Also, you guys are going to freak out when I show you. I'm not using celery. I don't like celery. It's like the black pepper thing. So, instead, I use water chestnuts, which is kind of weird, but it's delicious. You got hit by a sparkler in your arm? Aw. One time I took sparklers and I stuck them in the ground, lit them all off, and then I went to pick them up and just totally, I probably still have the scar. I don't know if you can see that. Nah, it looks pretty normal to me, but like right there, it burned me. Celery and peanut butter is awesome. Yeah, because the peanut butter's there. You start chewing it, and it's just nasty. There's no flavor, like, ugh, it's all stringy. Not a celery person. I also have the dullest knives known to man, so we're doing what we can here. quite a bit of carrots. This one's tiny though. You dropped my Thomas Nugget Heist clip? Yes, I had to. It's not all the time we get Thomas Chomp Chomps. But that's proof that he will not eat food on camera. Like, that's why there's not a give Thomas treats thing. Because he goes and hides like a gremlin. There we go. That's a good amount of carrots, I'd say. Chicken check? Oh, yeah. I can cook chicken and leave the room. I cook chicken a lot. I cook all my meals that I eat pretty much, unless I get, like, fast food. It's so nice when someone else cooks for me. I love it. But not all the time. Alright, carrots cooked, or cut, excuse me. Someone said backseat cooking time. See, I'm confident in my cooking, so yeah, I would not be offended. But when I'm gaming, that's different. That is different. So, I'm going to give you guys an onion tip. If you don't know, there are many different kinds of onions. Okay? These sweet onions are the best for most things. If you're making like a Spanish dish, a Hispanic dish, I would use red or yellow onions, but sweet onions are great for chili. Anything with marinara or tomato or anything like that, sweet onions. A casserole, whatever. The tastiest thing I'm able to make is cheesy scrambled eggs. Ooh, that is amazing. I've got to try that. You like red onions most? Yes, red onions are excellent. That's my second choice. And with onions, I always peel off an extra layer. I'm not messing around. It's considered a Vidalia onion. Nice. We just call them sweet onions here. My steak and mashed potatoes, I've only made them a few times though. One of my favorite things is you make something new, and then you just keep editing it every time you make it again and again, and it ends up being a perfect recipe. That's what I've done with my chili, taco chili. I'll have to make that for you guys sometime. The pot's the secret to the pot pie. Yeah, I'm just gonna dice this. Oh, fail! Fail! I need sharper knives, man. Look at that. How horrible that was. When you gotta use muscle to cut an onion. Imagine I cut my finger off tonight and I'll go to the hospital and then they'll be like, did you blow your finger off with a firework? And I'm like, no, I was cutting an onion. They'll never expect that. There we go, that went way better. This one didn't explode. Alright, onion's done. That's all our chopping. Oh, thank God. Gonna play some librarian while you cook? Nice. Will we get a hospital live stream if you do? Perhaps. What's up, Errol? Who taught you how to cut? Are you volunteering? It's the knife. It's the knife. It's super dull. I can't even tell you how long I've had these knives without sharpening them. The streets taught her how to cut. Thank you, Truck. That's so true. All right, chicken is done. All right, I'm gonna let that cool for a second. And now I am going to move. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Well, I'm going to put the chicken into a KitchenAid, and it's going to grind the chicken up. Let me show you. If I can get this off. There we go. I'm using the whisk attachment. I'm just going to throw it in, turn this on, and it's going to pull the chicken for me. This is great for pulled pork too. If you don't want to sit there and pull it all apart, I can't. I'm not doing that. Did I say hi to you yet, Ninhoko? What's up? Thomas on the shelf? Where? Aw, he's sleeping on my printer. Alright, and this is the bowl it's going to be in. Oh my god. Alright, did anyone catch how long that took? Done. That is so much better than pulling it all apart for 10,000 years. What's up, the boy who lived? The gummy is officially on. Oh, it's blocking it. Oh, I see. I see what gummy you're talking about. See, I was going to do a dab before I started stream, but I'm like, I'm going to forget how to cook. We don't want that. So now we just set this off to the side where Oliver can't get it, which is kind of difficult, actually. We're only able to gobble down 19 hot dogs. Wow. F. That's like an F minus. God damn. Okay, now here's a secret. So you want, whenever you cook meat, right, you have all of this, the seasonings and the fat and the butter, that's all at the bottom of the pan. Now you cook your vegetables in with this. And that is going to help season it and just marry all the flavors together. They're getting married. Ooh. There's definitely going to be too much filling. All right, we need more butter. I always need more butter. But yeah, you need a lot of butter for the roux as well. I probably will end up using this whole thing. Your drug of choice was Orajel. I hope your teeth are feeling better. I think you said they were. I think I saw that. Not even SpongeBob can work a spatula like that? Thank you, Truck. Ollie's over here waiting. What kind of butter? The unsalted kind. If you are a baker, you'll know why. You need to be able to control your salt. And my mom would always get mad at me. She'd be like, why are you always buying the unsalted butter? And it's like, I want to make cookies or whatever. Add your own salt. It's not that hard. Now what am I doing with my life? Hey, Ollie, move. What's up, River? Hey, thanks for the resub. 7 months. Where's the love everyone talks about adding? You'll see. I'll tell you when I put it in. Well, we can do the crust now. Which you guys are going... This is where we put the love in, I would say. Once we put the top on the crust. I could sleep now if I tried, but last night was hard, hence why you caught me on Mecca anyways last night. Yes, that was so fun. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do that again. When we all, that one picture Bingley posted of all of us posed, beautiful. Now, these are frozen. I don't know if they're thawed enough yet. What's too loud? Fireworks? Really, guys? I love it. I like the noise. My other sister, not little brain, but middle brain, she doesn't like it either. We're going to smooth this out, make sure there's no air bubbles. You want to make sure that your crust is centered where you want it before you start pressing it down, because you're going to start moving it around, it's going to rip, and then you're going to get really upset. Spoken from experience. Yes, no air bubbles allowed. Not in this pie. Alright, it's a little off center. If you look over here, it's a little short, but that's okay. I'm also a little short. And see, look, we got a rip right there. Tisk tisk. Now, this is as fancy as it gets so far until we put the filling in. I'm a vegetarian, but I enjoy cooking so much. Oh, cooking videos? Yes. I would say this would be a pretty good recipe, even without the chicken. I would definitely put mushrooms in it or something to be some kind of protein. Let's see here. So, this isn't everything yet. We also have some sweet peas, and like I said, instead of celery, I use water chestnuts. Oh no, I need to use a can opener. Why? Actually, this is really easy. Usually these suck. Knife equals can opener? I can't. I've had to do that before. No way. No way, no how. And you know what? When I worked in a restaurant, I had to do that. Horrible. I just want to be normal size. You are normal size, little brain. Have you looked up the average height for women? I think it's like 5'3". 5'3" is average, as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna drain it. Have any of you had water chestnuts? This is what they look like. Usually they're used in stir fries and Asian dishes. Yeah, they're good. They have nothing in them though. Oh, no, they don't. They have dietary fiber. A lot of it. Oh my god, if you need fiber, eat some water chestnuts. God damn. They have some potassium too, not much. Product of China. What's up, Tyrell? Did I already miss one? No, this is first stream. I was going to stream Resident Evil, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and blah, 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 and then I was like, I'm gonna go watch the fireworks, and now here we are. Tyrell knows it's not a secret stream. He just says that to try to get a rise out of me. Hope Ollie's not having a hard time because of the fireworks? Nah. Sometimes he does, but my house is very quiet. Even when it's storming, I can barely hear it. Last night, when we were playing Mecha Chameleon, my power kept going in and out. I couldn't even hear it. I didn't even know. I looked outside, I'm like, geez, there's like 1,000-mile winds out there. Oh yeah, this is thawed now. All right, we're gonna get the roux going. I'm gonna put the rest of this butter in there. Don't judge me. Oh my gosh, Bingley. I blame my Japanese heritage for making me taller? Are Japanese people tall? I thought they were short. I thought they were short. Okay, so for a roux, you're going to need butter, which is already in there, right? Milk. And I use lactose-free milk because my tummy. I want to be able to drink this entire thing and have my tummy be okay. That's why. We also need flour. This is what's going to thicken everything up. Show you what this looks like. So, once your butter's melted, you'll slowly start adding in the flour. Slowly, because it'll get clumpy and gross. Here, let me back up. It'll get clumpy and gross, so you have to do it slowly. And it'll form a paste. You want it to be like mashed potato texture. And once it gets to that point, you're going to switch to milk. And you're going to slowly add in the milk until it gets to the consistency that you want it to be. And that's it. I saw someone tag me in something. Oh, never mind, it's just Nightbot. Where's Lunchbox? I have an important Smite question. What, you don't trust me? You can't ask me the Smite question? I do flour first, toast it a little. I have heard about that. I wish I had $1 for every time some shortstop like Brain asked me for help getting things high up. Yeah, well, you just wait. I'm probably going to need my roommate's help to open the Bouillon. We'll see. I'm going to try, though. Not for the shit I played against? Damn. Alright, we're ready. We're ready to roux. You want to do this fast or it'll burn. I'll show you what it looks like too once I get this thickened. Oh, it's getting there. Almost. Okay. Try not to bang on stuff, sorry. So this is what it looks like. You don't want to have any more liquid in there. If you move this and it starts dripping, you don't have enough flour. And now we're going to start adding in the milk. Okay, so you saw me put the milk in there, right? Look how, here I can show you this way. Look how the flour absorbed the milk. It's like a paste now. And we just keep going. If you do it too fast, it's going to start separating. See, look at that. She's thick. And now I get impatient and add a lot of milk at once. Okay, so now you can start to see that it is getting a little more liquidy, but it's still staying thick, and that's what you want. Okay, so now we have it a little bit creamy, and now we're gonna add the rest of the stuff. And if we still need more liquid, we can add it afterwards. So I'm gonna put in the water chestnuts. And, oh my god, I forgot the bouillon. It's gonna be fine. And the peas. And we'll give that a mix. Oh my gosh, and see, now you can see it's starting to look like a pot pie filling. And now we have the chicken that we made earlier. We'll let Ollie lick the bowl. Oliver, come here. Whenever I let him lick bowls, I tell him that he's doing his chores. He's doing the dishes. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I think it turned out perfect. Besides forgetting the bouillon. All right, guys. Let me see, can I do this without dripping? There we go, that's the filling. I'm gonna taste it first. We need to see if we need more salt. I'm sorry, Oliver's being very loud. He's loving his bowl. Peas are better? I put peas in it. See, there's even some peas in here. I dropped some. So yeah, I'm not taking a bite of it. I'm just gonna like lick the liquid in there. We need bouillon really bad. Would you look at that? Okay, I'm hoping that this mixes well. I think it will. Oh my goodness, River. Okay, I'm going to do about this much, I think. Maybe less. Maybe less. Bouillon's better, very strong. This is better than bouillon, so it's not the cubes. It's the liquid inside. And you know what? If you have sour cream, right, you're like, man, I wish I had some dip to go with my potato chips. Take this and mix it in with sour cream. Oh, it is so good. Okay, we'll save that in case I need more. All right, let's see how that did. Way better. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick. now we get to fill our pie. What, you got a job offer, River? Okay, so this is what we're working with. You saw it already. Okay, let's fill our pie. Looks yummy. I'm glad, Ninhoka. It will be yummy. I wish you guys could taste it. How many people do we even have in here? I don't know. 19? Oh my god, that's crazy. If all 19 of you were here, this pie would not feed us. I would have to make at least 3 pies. That is so cool to me. Oh my gosh, did I not make too much? I think I made the perfect amount. Perfect amount of filling. That's the first. I always make too much. All right. I'm gonna make sure that it fills up everything. We don't want any weird spots. Everyone gets the same amount of filling. And what I do is I kind of go like this. I make a mound. Don't worry, I can't have any. I'm vegetarian. Yes, right? Okay, well, you don't need a slice, but still. Now there's 20 in here. Oh my god. There's not enough pie to go around. Okay. Ah, beautiful. Alright, let me put some stuff away. You gotta clean as you go. Clean as you go. Unless it's the dishes, then you wait. You wait on the dishes forever. They go in the sink and then you just forget. You forget about them. Do you have lettuce farts? Whoa. Brain gave me a reason to enjoy Iowa again. Kind of had a sour taste in my mouth after the cornfield incident. Listen, everyone's had a cornfield incident. It's normal. Iowans in high school, we go and have parties in the cornfields, and you drink a lot, and your parents think you're at someone's house. And then you wake up and you're like, I'm in a cornfield. I don't know where I am. How'd I get here? Where's everybody I came here with? And then you find your way home. Through the corn. Oh, and there's like huge spiders in the corn too. It's kind of gross. I think they're called harvestmen. Harvestman spiders. Yep, I tell you guys, the only reason to come to Iowa is for the state fair. That's it. Huntsman spiders. There's harvestmen too. The harvestmen are like daddy long legs. Pretty sure. And Iowa Hawkeyes. True, if you like sports. Ooh. Sometime I'm making a kielbasa. Here's the sausage. And so I cut this up into bite-sized pieces and you cook it with like, you can do cabbage, onion. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. But then you season it with like ground mustard and some brown sugar, and you make it kind of thick, kind of like that. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna make that at some point. Okay, now for the most fun part. This is my favorite. Pella, Iowa was where I woke up in a cornfield at like 2 a.m., cold and wet. The cool thing about Pella, they have a tulip festival. So that's pretty cool. I don't like going because I went once with Big Ol' Dad and Little Brain in our family. So crowded. Oh my gosh. So crowded. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna even this out. So a really easy way to even out your pies, let me make sure you can see. You just pinch it and push it down, and it's all going to be completely uniform around your pie pan. Maybe this is, you know, not news to you, but this is how I do it. So we want that to be uniform. And you know what, Truck? This is where we put the love in. We put the love into the folds of the crust. And you're going to see how good I am at making them. If you haven't seen my pot pies in the Discord, they're beautiful. Oh, and now we got some Play-Doh. Fantastic. It was the first cornfield incident I've been around. Man and boy, have I gotten into some shenanigans. So wait, what's your cornfield incident? Why were you in Pella? You've been to Iowa, Truck? What are you talking about? The gummies hitting? Hell yeah, Tiff. God, I want to throw this at someone really bad. Okay. Alright, now this is kind of the hard part. I would say this is the hardest part of the whole thing. Because if you start laying your crust down and moving it around, it's going to get all nasty. And you don't want that. So we're going to roll it out. Try to line it up the best we can. And now we want to do the same thing that we did when we put the crust in the pan. You're just kind of smushing out those air bubbles. You don't want your pie to explode. Because it will. Not dramatically, but... And then, you're going to have the juices from inside the pot pie all over. And then we're going to go around the edges and push down. This is going to make a seal. So like I said, your pot pie is not going to be leaking in your oven and causing a fire. You don't want that. Or you just don't want to clean your oven. Oh, you came here for a football, Truck? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been to the stadium and in the locker room of Iowa. And I went and saw a scrimmage match once, but I've never seen an actual game, but I'm not complaining about that. Ooh, you've been to Alaska and Hawaii? Nice. Wait, what's IW? What the fuck is IW? Throw pie at the camera when done? No. Okay, now we're going to press down on these edges, flatten them out. Okay. And the same thing. Just going to pull down gently to get rid of the excess. And you know what? You might think, wow, you didn't make your own pie crust? Don't make your own pie crust. It is such a headache. It is such a headache to make pie crusts. And the store-bought ones are just fine. They are just fine. The Pillsbury Doughboy, he's got me. I would also say just don't take too much off. It's better to have too much on here than not enough. You can't make more pie crust. You love making homemade pie crust? Oh, I hate it. I am not into that. Same thing with cakes. I let Betty Crocker do that for me. Like, I'll make a boxed cake, and I think that's delicious and way better than store-bought, but I'm not gonna do it myself. All right, now for the, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, let me show you. I do remember. So, you're gonna take your fingers like this, right? And you're going to make it into a diamond shape. And you're gonna pinch and push together, just like that. And we're gonna do that all the way around. Just pinch and push. I'm locked in. This is kind of hard to do if you have longer fingernails too. Ooh, I almost put a hole in it there. You can see a carrot poking through. And if you see one, like right here, that's not perfect enough. You can kind of go over it again. But don't fiddle fart too much. It's not a big deal. You can only fiddle fart a little bit. All right, what do you think of that, huh? Okay, hey, what's up, lunch? I see you, I see you. Now for my other favorite part. The design. We're gonna put the design in it now. And I kind of do the same one every time. These are the vents. If I were to put this in the oven right now, the crust would start to puff up and the air would have nowhere to go, and you'd end up with probably holes and stuff. I don't know. That's not going to happen. So, we need to find the middle. I'm gonna say that's the middle. A little hole in there. And that just acts as a little guide. I think it's a little lopsided. I don't think that's exactly the middle. Okay. I like to do these short ones. And you kind of want to hop. You can't just slide across, at least with my dull ass knives, because then you're going to pull on the crust too much. So you kind of want to hop. Beautiful. And now on these ones, I like to do longer lines. Oh no, I'm crooked. I'm blocked by a water chestnut. I feel it. know, did I change my design? I don't know if this is as pretty as I did it last time, but you know what? We can add these little, we'll add some extra. Boop. I don't know if that looks better. I don't think it does. But now we have to do it all on every side though. We don't have an option. Symmetry. Okay, I kind of hate it, but you know, it is what it is. You're gonna head home, BRB, alright, River. Truck, you're actually correct. You're actually correct. Sometimes I whip out the knife, the self-defense knife. But I don't want it to dull, because, just in case. Alright, there it is. Before we put it in the oven. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't like those extra things I added on the side, but whatever. And also, don't vent too much because your pie crust will also crack. I've had that happen. And now we're going to put it in the oven. Sometimes people put foil around the edges. I'm not doing that. What's up, Boy Octane? Don't drop it. Okay. If you're worried about it leaking into your oven, you can also just put it on a baking sheet. I didn't do that either. A cherry pie? No, chicken pot pie. What's up, Dustin? Thomas on the fridge. That's where he eats. That's his food. Where his food is. Thomas! Well, what? Now what do we do? We just wait. What time is it? 11:28. Alright. So, when we're making the pie, everything inside the pie is pretty much cooked, right? The chicken's cooked, the onions and the carrots are cooked, so we're really just waiting for the crust. How's your 4th of July? Oh, you're asking chat. Well, mine's great. I wasn't invited to this question. I'm tired and sunburned. Oof. I need cherry pie. Yeah, not a cherry pie person. I do have rhubarb that has been in my freezer for like a year at least, and I haven't cooked with it yet. I should. Do you guys want to see how crazy he goes for his treats? I have to hide them in the cabinet. These are Thomas's treats. See, look, he saw them already. These are Thomas's treats. He likes this flavor and everything. If it's not the catnip kind, he gets a little upset. And they're stuffed. They're stuffed with some, what? Chicken, catnip, and cheese. I like snacking on fresh rhubarb. That's amazing, little brain. A lot of people don't like rhubarb. Brain let me borrow her yacht yesterday after she saved 13 orphans from a treehouse fire. Zach, don't tell everybody. I'm trying to be modest. He's actually being really calm. There it goes. Hold on. Oh, you can't even see him. She eats cat food and cat treats. Wait, who's Cool Whip? Oh, is it a hamster? I was distracted by the colorful bedding in there. I'm like, that hedgehog. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. They're high in protein. I don't know how the actually I don't even know. Yeah, it is high in protein. Anyways, should we let him sing? Come on. Yes, keep going. Oh, the music. This isn't even close. This isn't even close. Oh, there he goes. There. There's his treats. You'd pop a few of those treats yourself? Oh, I've eaten cat treats before. I've eaten dog treats too. He sounds like the Minecraft cat. Aw. Oh, I'll save this knife, I think. I need to clean the counter now. It is dirty. I got some disinfectant wipes that they're cherry blossom. I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of this scent. And now I've had to use the whole thing, even though it's too much. Oh, it's too much. But look, I have to reach in there and get the wet ones. Hashtag clean as you go. Yes. And you know what? I'm so small, look. Catch me in the Pringles can, elbow deep, you know what I mean? You guys can't do that, can you? She's 50s housewifing. Dude, I would have loved that. I would have had my Quaaludes. I would have been vibing. You just gotta find a good husband that doesn't beat you. That's the hard part. Ugh. I hate these things. I ordered lavender next. Or actually, I think I might have forgotten to add them to the grocery list. Uh-oh. I can't get past the middle of my fingers in a Pringles can. The little M&M tubes, yeah, you just dump them back, but you can choke on those. Have you ever had a mini M&M? Just not good. Oh, I love these countertops in my apartment. Look at these. Aren't they nice? Obviously, it's not real granite, okay? I'm not rich like that, but they look nice. I'm a fan. I can go neck deep in the Pringles can? Damn. Sometimes, when I'm in a hurry, you know when you just can't eat fast enough? You just mush up all the Pringles and then you drink them. Ollie finished his chores, as you can see. I eat Pringles like I'm drinking from a cup. Exactly. Did you set a timer for 20 minutes? Nah, eyeball it. I don't need a timer. I also am looking at the clock right now. I think my nail broke. Ugh. What can we talk about? I'm all out of Dr. Pepper. I'm not getting any until 7 a.m. Dang, whose Discord's blowing up? Is that ours? There's Pearly, Bingley's, ours. Y'all are yapping. Did you see the video I sent? No, I don't know if I can exit out of here without ending the stream. Are we good? Did everything change? Am I sideways for you guys now? Oh my goodness, River. Oh, look at the puppy. I don't know where your video is. Smite? I'll look at it later. Oh, Zach, sorry. I don't know why I thought River. It's bedtime. Good night, Tiff. Sweet dreams. I hope the fireworks don't keep you up. It's in the memes channel? Okay. You want an iPad? This is just my phone. The bad thing about it is that I can't see chat. So, like, if I wanted to stand back here and be full frame, I can't see what you guys are saying. That's the only thing that is kind of crappy about this setup. My nail is breaking. We're fine. Wait, are you live right now, Slayer? What the hell? I don't even think I have anything to show you guys. Oh, you know what? I want to... Okay, so every 4th of July, I kind of think about, like, the people that I used to watch fireworks with, like my mom and then my grandpa. They've both passed, and so I always think about them. My grandpa passed, I think it was close to 4th of July. But the last 4th of July that he was alive, I was sitting next to him and we were watching the fireworks together and it was beautiful. So I always think of him. And he was a woodworker. And I'm going to show you some of the stuff that he makes, or made. Oh my god. Disaster. So, let's see, what do we want to show you first? I don't even think I'm getting myself something from Tennessee, really? Why not? Okay. This is the first thing. It's a kaleidoscope, if you don't know what this is. Right? Oliver chewed on this one time and I lost it, and he has not touched it again. But there's where you look through. And so you look through it and you tip it back and forth. I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. I have no idea. Should we try it? Hold on. There's no way this is gonna work. Oh my gosh, it is! Hold on, we gotta flip it now. Oh, look at that! So yeah, it's pretty cool. My grandpa made one for each of his grandkids. Little Brain, I think, was too young, unfortunately. But yeah, this thing's cool. It's so cool. He made a lot of toys for the kids. My little brother got Lincoln Logs. That was pretty cool. Now this, my grandma had, which was, my grandpa's wife. My grandma had sitting on her, like, a shelf, right? And I would always stare at it, and I thought it was so pretty. So here's the top. It's got birds all over. He didn't make this, right? This metal part. But he made this bowl. And isn't that so cool? He made this out of wood. There's this. And this is older than I am, I'm pretty sure. And you can kind of see the seams. Oh my gosh, he did such a good job. He also made urns for people as well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, his ashes might be inside an urn he made. I'm not sure. Grandpa used to trip for sure. You know what? He was one of the only people in my family that didn't drink. And I really respected him for that. Oh, and then I got a little baggie of lavender. Oh my god. Big ol' Grandpa sounds like he was quite the craftsman. Yes, he was. He made my grandma, he made a 4-post bed frame. I mean, it was gorgeous. It's solid wood. Like, he went and, like, molded everything and shaved it down. And this is probably dumb, but in his wood shop, he had this whole apparatus that he had built where he would flip a thing on and then it would start the airflow, and he had this like thing that would come down and suck up all the wood chips. Oh my gosh, so cool. But this is what I inherited. So I inherited this when he passed. My grandma was like, I remember you staring at it for years, so this is yours. And let me empty this so you can really see it. Oh, it's kind of dirty. I feel bad. There's a bunch of change in it and crumbs. But this is beautiful. Look at this. There's that. There's the bottom. And then the inside. Can you believe this? Isn't that gorgeous? I've got to oil it up. Feel like Mama Brain would like us? Yes, she would have. He made sure the bed frame was strong for when he was fucking. Yeah. After he died, my grandma moved into a condo, and apparently it was extremely difficult to move that bed frame because it was so heavy. He was pretty tall too. I don't remember how tall my grandpa was, but God. I've had this for a couple years since my mom died, and it still smells amazing. It's just like a bunch of lavender seeds. The lav secure marks from the piece. Totally. Oh, a lathe, yes. I don't know all of the tools and stuff. I did work with him in his workshop sometimes. For Father's Day, I made the weirdest thing ever. My grandpa let me have full creativity of it, right? So it's a square platform, and then it has this really thin dowel. I'm telling you, like, that thin, and it's tall. It's like that. And then on top of it, I put a bowl. And I brought... My grandpa was so confused, but he didn't interrupt my creative process, right? He was like, okay, this is what we're making. I was so proud. We go into my dad. I'm like, this is what I made. And everyone just goes, what is that? And I go, I didn't think about that. What are you getting censored for, River? You know the one? Are you talking about the wood tools? The China hutch in the kitchen is probably 3 or 4 times my age. Yeah, probably. Let me check on the pie. Oh my gosh, it's almost done. It needs just a little bit longer. And I'm cooking it at 450, by the way. You'd just want to cook it at like whatever the pie crust thing tells you to. What else do I have in here? I have a Breaking Bad bottle cap. I have 2 of them, actually. If anyone wants to twinsies necklaces with me, we can twinsies Breaking Bad necklaces. But you have to be able to drill the hole in there. I can't. I don't have a tool for that. That's the thing. I would love to pick up woodworking and all of that, but I don't have all the tools, and they're expensive, and I don't have the space, and it's like, ugh. What is this? Well, now I'm gonna have to wash off the counter again. Jeez Louise. I love working on the bar with Dad. Yes. Ugh. That is so cool. Should we kaleidoscope one last time? Maybe I can do it better. Dang, that's as much as you get. Freaking cool, though. But yes, that is the things I have from my grandpa that he made. Also, look at my coasters. Aren't they beautiful? It's like looking at the amoebas dancing under a microscope. Yes. I'm an amoeba fan. Yes. My stepmom got these for me for Christmas, and I love them. She goes, "I thought you'd like those." I'm like, "You're right. You're so right." I need water. I'm thirsty. Oh, on Tuesday, I'm gonna go thrifting with one of my friends. I'm so excited. What reminded me of that is these. I want to find more glassware like this. This is my favorite kind of glassware. I want a whole collection. I want to have so many of these that I can throw away everything that doesn't match. But this is the only cup I have now. Need more socks like your alligator ones? Yes. And then we got cow socks. I wonder what we're gonna get next year. You can't wear the cow ones in your Crocs. Oh my gosh. You clearly don't own an air fryer. I don't. I want one though. I just use my oven. I don't know. Messy burger? Oh my goodness. I love my air fryers so much. Yeah, they're great. Your air fryer is huge. I've seen some pretty big ones. What I love about air fryers is that they're great for, like, if you go to a restaurant and then you bring home all of your leftover fries, they're pretty good in there. But you can also do it in the oven. Like, what can an air fryer do that an oven can't? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Also, I want to show you my dish towels if you haven't seen them. These are hand dyed by a lady. Hippie Dippy Days. Hippie Dippy Days. She does custom stuff too. And I've been waiting to, like, I really want to order something from her sometime. And I have had these for years and washed them over and over again. And they have not faded. They have not bled. Incredible. I don't know how she does it. How does she do it? I have a pair of shorts from her too. And then Big Ol' Dad got me this. No bitchin' in my kitchen. How's the pie doing? It's almost done. Almost done. I think it's done. You called it, Zach. Gonna buy some smokes. All right, River, you're about to miss the pot pie reveal. You're omnipotent? Hell yeah. Zach could smell it. Hot. There it is, folks. The pie. Let me try to hold it up. It is pretty hot, and I also don't want to dump it. What is Tyrell freaking out about? Tyrell had a question for me earlier, but I was clapping some Ganesha cheeks, so I couldn't reply. Understandable. Will that pie hurt if it was thrown in someone's face? That would burn you. Yeah, that would be like throwing a pot of boiling water on you, whoever. Here, we'll give it a little tip. There it is. No cracks or nothing. Ah, beautiful. Some might say that the edges are burnt. I like it. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Oh, I never took a dab. I'll wait. I was thinking about the movie Hook where food was thrown. I love that movie. I don't know what it is about that. The colors of it all. I often think brain isn't real. Really? Am I not real? I'd like to not be real. Oh, it's bubbling. I can hear it. It's talking to me. Tell me your secrets. If only I could tell you what this pie's telling me right now. But I don't share secrets, so. Like to not be real, okay, Slayer? I'll be a computer program or something. You can't tell me you never get mad that you were born, right? You're like, I was brought in here against my will, and now what? I gotta, like, have a job and shit? Lame. I have to feed myself? Lame. Don't put the pie on the windowsill. Somebody probably would snag it. What's it telling you? It's secret. I can't tell you. And okay, I wash my oven mitts constantly, but they always have stuff on them. Always. And I don't even make a mess. You know what? Is it my roommate? I'm starting to think. It's a wonderful day for pie. Yes, I don't. Hi, pita bread, if I did not say hi to you. I read some of your messages, but. Alright, we'll get our plates. Oh, and you know how I was talking about the glassware? I got these at Dollar General. Come on. A lot of them have broke though, so I don't have that many. I have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4. I have 2 small ones and then 2 large ones. They're so cute. Thanks, I like them too. Dollar General, man. Dollar General. Oh, you know what sucks? I'm gonna have to wash my spatula. That's what I should pick up at the thrift store too. A pie scoop. I don't have one. 6 dabs, a walk to the store gonna be lit. Yes. It's okay to do 6 dabs because he's walking. He's not driving to the store. It is not illegal to be high. It's illegal to drive while high. Okay, I'm gonna wash that real quick. Do you like my dish gloves? I hate getting my hands wet constantly. I always wear dish gloves. What's up, the Great Sage Fist? Yes, you see that? You see that pie? Only you would say that, Brain. I don't even remember what I said, but I believe you. We're ready. We are ready. Normally I'd let this cool quite a bit, but I'm hungry now. Lord Farquaad? What about me, says Lord Farquaad? Yes, I always lean. I'm always like this. Or like this. And my feet point out too. The black hair, sure. Oh my goodness. My PNR would be way bigger than Lord Farquaad's, okay? But alright, let's cut this thing. Did you do ballet? No. No. I was too poor to go to dance and shit. I didn't get to do anything, man. But that's okay. I'm doing stuff now. Life is good. Ballet sucks? Damn. Do you know the Muffin Man? I'm remembering why I didn't add extra thingies. So, these actually act as guidelines for when you're cutting slices, and now I'm gonna have a random mark in a piece. Lame. It's hard out here being a perfectionist, I'll tell you what. Okay, this might fall apart because it wasn't cool. That's why you let it cool a little bit, so that way it kind of solidifies, but we'll see. Let me do a fork too. Let me grab a fork. Instead of the... Oh, did I wash the spatula for no reason? Well, I guess it was dirty anyway. Are you ready for this? We're gonna do the lift. Oh, she's falling apart. Oh god. Help. Send help. How did that even happen? No. Okay, well, we didn't get the perfect pie pole, but that's alright. It tastes the same. Tastes the same. You know what's funny about my leaning? I'm 5'1", and because I lean, I'm always even shorter than that. Alright, well, this is clean. Oh, you can't even see it, can you? You can't see my mistake. It fell apart. This is what it looks like. We tried. Give Ollie a slice. He cannot have a whole slice, unfortunately. He licked the bowl already. He tasted it. There's a lot of seasonings and salt in it, and he's getting old, so I just try not to, you know, overdo it with him. But we need to eat this. So. There it is. We'll have to blow on it. I love salt, which is most likely on the sun. Oh, really? I also love salt. I think, what is it, cholesterol? You might have to worry about your cholesterol. I don't know. I hope that I die from a heart attack. I think that'd be a pretty good way to go. Does it hurt a little? Yeah. But I don't think it's the worst pain ever, right? You just kind of panic, and then you're dead. It's fine. Is that your World War II lipstick? No, this is actually a lip stain. It's kind of messy now. Yeah, it's a lip stain. So look. Pretty good. It's a little bit's coming off. A little bit. But like nothing, right? Right? And then if you put chapstick on top, like it might be, see how it's like running a little bit or it's gone? If I put chapstick on, it helps like blur it all together. So that's how I would touch it up. But yeah, I've been thinking about my World War II lipstick again. I need to wear it. Brainwish Chanel number 5%. Ooh, I wish. Priscilla did. That was Elvis's favorite. But I'll show you my scents. Ooh, Ollie, you almost saw Ollie grab that pie, didn't you? Pat him on the head. He'll let me do anything right now because there's pie. Boop. Gosh. I get lost in his eyes sometimes. But yeah, this is one of them. This is not my favorite. But I mix them together. So this one has orange blossom, black currant, which I love black currant, hazelnut, orris, jasmine, patchouli, praline, vanilla, and tonka bean. And tonka bean, anything with tonka bean is excellent. It's very good. Let me smell it. There you go. There you go. The jelly, yes, the jelly. I need to order some. Now this is my favorite. This is Fruity Neroli. It's got bergamot, neroli, obviously, black currant again, strawberry, jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, vanilla, musks, and cedarwood. They put Elon Musk in this? Damn. But to me, this smells like if you walked into a greenhouse, but like, yeah, flowers in a greenhouse. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's the neroli, probably, but yeah, it's very good. Versace Eros. I've got to smell some stuff and remind myself. But anyways, let's take a bite of this, huh? We're here for the pie, right? So good. The only way out's through the perfume department. But I got these at Walmart. So it's the Dossier or Dossier, however you pronounce it. Does a greenhouse smell better than a Home Depot garden section? Same thing. It just smells like some plants. Sweet plants. Oh my gosh, little brain, I can't believe that. And you know what? The older you get, the more that's going to happen to you. That happens to me all the time. But for those of you that have been here in the past, for past cooking streams, what do we think about the quality? Is this camera angle better? Did I do better? Did I make loud noises and hurt you? I think it's been okay. But yeah, I have no idea. And I'm also wearing makeup this time. I think my favorite thing, whenever I did cooking streams, I was just greasy, never wearing makeup. But yeah, I'm a little done up today. You almost blew out my eardrum. Yes. I was like dropping silverware. The blender situation was crazy. This is so good. I'm very happy. Should we do more of these cooking streams? Do we like them? Do we care?
What else am I'm a roast would be boring. A roast would be I could make the roast at my desk. We don't, that would be boring, but the one time you opened a can of Dr. Pepper when playing some game and it was the loudest thing in history. I love cooking streams. Aw. Wow, Bingley giving away his intelligence. I can't believe it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about, really. Going thrifting. I don't know. What do you think of these? So, I had bought a house for my mom, and the owners left these behind. And I was like, I am in love. And so, every time I move, I bring these with me and put them somewhere in my kitchen. They're so cool. We got a nice eggplant. We got a carrot. All of it. Mushy. Testicular torsion. Wait, Rye's here? What's up, Rye? You see my pie? Good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. This will go with me in every house I move into for the rest of time. Maybe they'll bury me with these. We'll see. What kind of pie? Chicken pot pie. Here's my plate. Kind of eating. We got, so obviously chicken, peas, onions, carrots, and I don't like celery, so I did water chestnuts, and it's great. It adds that crunch that you need. What the hell's a water chestnut? They use them in a lot of stir fries. So if you ever have like a crunchy thing and you don't know what it is in your stir fry, it's probably a water chestnut. They're white too. Baby corn, no. Let me find one maybe. They're like, here's a piece of one, but it is cooked. It's like that. It's crunchy. Very crunchy. And they don't have any flavor. They don't have any flavor. My boss hates water chestnuts. Well, he can have all the celery and I'll have all the water chestnuts. And that's how peace on earth. That's how peace on earth is made. Okay? Yes, the Asian food section, yep. Brain is beyond white. She don't use one of the 3 seasonings white people use. Black pepper. Oh, I hate black pepper. But I use cayenne. Doesn't that make me like less? Thoughts? And lunch can have all the broccoli. Exactly. Salt, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper. And chicken bouillon. Who hates salt? What? Y'all are crazy. A snail hates to see salt coming. Oh no. Don't enter the whole pie has been eaten. Dude, I'm about to end it already. I want to eat in peace. I don't like eating on camera. Because then it's like you're just watching me eat. And it's like, do I talk with my mouth full or not? I don't need a flavor enhancement. Yeah, it's great. We got the flavors of everything in here. Here, I'll show off the... Wait, well, here, hold up. Did I miss the stream? Yes. How long have we been on? 2 hours. That's pretty good for a homemade pie, I would say. There it is, in all its glory. Yes, I do cooking streams sometimes, Rye. What have I made so far? Chicken in the sauce, which is my own creation, which is just chicken and sauce that I make. What did we do with a blender? Lunch? You gotta censor that. You gotta censor that shit. Fallout mac and cheese. Yes, from my Fallout cookbook. Hold on, there's bread everywhere. I love this. I would die for chicken in the sauce. I did not know you liked it that much, little brain. I love that. It's very good. Whenever I make it for like guys I sleep with, multiple of them have licked their plates afterwards, unprovoked. I didn't say shit. I just look over and they're like, multiple times. So yeah, I would make it yourself if you watch that video. I think it's on YouTube. It should be on my YouTube somewhere. We got deep, yeah. Hey, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Remember that. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Dude, if you guys aren't following Rye So Stoned, you have to. He is so funny. For those that weren't there when we rated him, we made a joke somehow. Because obviously he didn't know I'm a girl. Everyone assumes I'm a dude usually. And we started making jokes about how I had testicular torsion. And he started praying for me. He started preaching. He was singing. It was beautiful. I felt kind of blasphemous, honestly. He was like saying a prayer. And I'm like, but I don't have balls. They were never torsioned. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is Rye is super funny. He's a super entertaining streamer. So if you like Smite, he plays Smite. And yeah. Brain was adding something called milk. And I'm like, no, that's actually what? Did you get censored? Taki's in a Shirley Temple. Little Brain's wondering why she throws up all the time. She's just out here having soda and Takis. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I think I am about to end the stream here. Thank you, Brain. Of course, of course. I love, that's the best part about streaming. When I first started streaming, I thought it would be kind of competitive. Like, I thought people would hog their viewers and hog their communities, but everyone is so kind and they love to build each other up. And if you're a good streamer, of course other people are going to raid you and support you. It's just getting the eyes on you, you know? It's like passing a baton in a marathon. Like, I end the stream, I raid, and it's your job to keep the fire going, you know? So yes, if any of you are streamers, I know there's some streamers here, if people stay after the raid, know that you're succeeding. I mean, not that I'm the biggest streamer ever, okay? I'm not trying to get too big for my britches, but I'm just saying, when somebody raids you and all the viewers stay, you're good shit. Don't leave me. It's okay. Am I going to be on tomorrow? I might not be on tomorrow. My friends want to start a Baldur's Gate playthrough and go ham sandwiches on that. So I might be playing Baldur's Gate for like an ungodly amount of time tomorrow. But I might stream it. We'll see. I don't know if anyone wants their voices in, you know. So we'll see. Brain abandoning us in a box along the highway? Aw. You guys are cute as kittens. What if I go on Rise stream before the raid? I don't think Rise streaming right now. The voices. Is anyone streaming? Can I raid? Actually, I don't think I can raid from my phone. I don't think I can. I haven't even looked at activity feed. What have we done? Oh, Tiff gave bits. Aw. How long ago was that? Hold up. Activity feed. I can't see shit. This is kind of shitty, this whole setup, but that's okay. They're working on it. You're live right now? What do you mean, Rye? What do you... You're watching me on your stream? Nuh-uh. Aw. Hi, everyone on Rise channel. Love that. I can't raid, unfortunately. I would. So if everyone wants to go and watch Rye, go ahead. He is super funny. Inception, yeah. But alright, guys. I think that's it for me. And you know what else happened? One more thing before I leave. I am gonna show my feet, alright? Get over it. Be cool about it, okay? So I have these sandals. These sandals. I don't like them, right? They're whatever. They're boring. These are my favorite sandals. As you can tell, because they have been worn. You know what happened earlier today? Hold on. It broke. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really mad about it. I don't have other like nice sandals that are flats. Usually when you have nice sandals, they have a heel. You don't always want a heel, okay? I don't always want to wear heels, but I'm putting my shoes on the counter. That's crazy. So yeah, I just have these boring black ones. I think super glue can't fix, maybe. I missed the foot action, run it back. You're gonna have to clip it. You're gonna have to clip it. The VOD's on YouTube, people. So subscribe. But yeah. Anyways, I am going to skedaddle. I've been moving around too much while I've been eating. I'm like kind of nauseous now. Let me... Ugh. Wait. Hold on. Did it work? Why'd the flip not work? We'll say bye with Ollie. Aww. Proof he loves me. Love you, brain. Love you, little brain. Enjoy your weekend. You too. You too. And then there's Thomas, too. Oh my god. Alright, bye guys. Love you. See you later.